handle the truth.
Stop playing that dumbass shit, because I get pinballed between you two morons.
What the fuck did this dude just say?
That is a flat-out lie.
That's a flat-out lie.
We're doing the podcast, guys. We're doing the podcast, guys.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
I don't know what we're yelling about!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the week. It's hump day where, we get halfway through the week and we have a lot of fun here on the Outcast Podcast.
We do.
Hump day.
You're halfway through the work week. You can almost smell the weekend. And it smelled pretty good this past weekend. We'll get into that coming up on today's episode.
That's not what I heard.
Let's say hello to our outcasts. We will start with the friggin' Puerto Rican.
Yeah?
Bro.
How you doing, Romano?
What's good, brothers? How you guys doing? Everybody? TK, Memph?
What up, bro?
Memph to God.
So
How's it going? Gentry?
there is
G-Money?
something that I want to discuss with Ramo.
Uh-oh.
I have noticed that my inbox on my Facebook, I don't get on the Facebook inbox too much.
Uh-huh.
Because a lot of times people are trying to get in there and they want me to DJ things that I have zero interest in DJing.
Really?
For the most part. Seems like bottom feeders are in the Facebook Messenger.
Oh, my damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, I apologize to anyone that's in that now that I think about it a couple of
Anybody who had requested a wedding recently.
Yeah.
Usually, if you want to get a hold of
What
me,
a
usually you can
jackass.
contact my agent.
Right.
Yeah, he got the
or
people.
You
Okay.
you could get me through email, not Facebook Messenger. But Ramo loves blowing up the Facebook Messenger, and I was with TK over the weekend, and I hear he's been blowing up TK's Messenger on Instagram.
I hit both you guys up on Instagram.
Everything at the top says, debunked.
Hey, I just send you guys shit that I see that I think is interesting that I see.
And then I hear a little air horn, too. It's like, debunked.
It's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
Then I delete it
I
Hey,
figured,
well, he does because
without
he
looking
can't,
at it. And
he
I
can't-
send him back a Trump meme
He does.
and call it a day.
because he can't handle the truth. He can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
It's true.
well, I asked Tomcat about these videos. I've watched a couple of them. I said, hey, Tomcat, have you been looking at these messages in your Instagram Messenger? And he was like, I'm not reading that shit. That's what he told me.
He knows I'm antagonizing you guys, and I do it for fun, of course.
So I ended up thinking that if Tomcat doesn't want to read them off air, maybe we should read them on air.
Oh,
Sure.
no.
Oh, wow.
They're fun.
Let's go
Let's
through
hear
some
'em.
of these messages
Let's hear 'em.
that Ramo's been sending. Tomcat, you cannot escape them.
You've got me now, thanks. I'm a captive audience.
I'm not going to allow you to escape these messages.
Damn it.
I get similar messages. All right. Let's go to some of the, if we could, let's roll to the truck and let's look at message number 1. This could be one of the latest messages that I found. Okay, play it.
Of those phones falling into the wrong hands, and those mother would have sent
I sent that a
hundreds of
long
troop
time
members
ago.
into a ambush. Every single Republican member of Congress better be on national news within the next few hours, calling for the resignation of every
this from Libs
single
of TikTok that you got this?
She loses her shit, dude. She's actually like a wife of a military guy, so she gets a lot of like inside information on what's going on inside the, I guess, military
Well, what's
base,
going on?
barracks and
Well,
shit.
what's
Just
she
a bunch
upset-
of, she's talking about all kind of shit. Like she just talks about different things that happen and wonders why Congress and shit aren't talking about it and why it's not being talked about on the news and things like that. And I just think some of the things she says is pretty interesting.
let's go
I don't-
back. Let's
I don't
go
know
back
if
and
it's
listen a
true.
little
Like
bit
a lot
more.
of it's true. But
Rewind it and see if we can hear what she's saying.
I know
Let's hear what she's saying.
Tomcat likes to hear.
No, I have a lot of respect for her
information.
because her husband is deployed, and I do have a lot of respect for her.
Yeah.
I'm just messing around.
It looks like the headline is this woman is concerned about Hegseth's leadership.
I mean, a
I
lot of
am
people
concerned
are.
about her concerns.
I mean,
I hear her.
not?
One of those phones falling into into the wrong hands, and those mother would have sent hundreds of troop members into a ambush.
So she's saying they lost some phones. Is that what she's saying?
Something. I was kind of watching the video while I was pooping. That's typically what I do. And when I
send it to us,
I do, because I think of you
thanks.
guys while I'm pooping.
So now,
Thank you.
I'm glad I'm not on that text
At least
chain.
not when he's
Yeah,
jerking
because
off.
we're not friends on Instagram, you dick. Where are you at?
I am, yeah, on Instagram.
All right, I got to find you then. I'll add you
haven't
to the
been,
thread.
I
I do. And look, and they're not directed towards you guys. They're just shit that I think is interesting that people say or people do that I want you guys to look at. And like, I know Tomcat does his research, so he'll definitely look into it and find out what's really going on with it.
I did
do
everything
some research,
right and they
but
indicted me.
I don't have the time or the opportunity to really divulge myself into too much of this shit. So
you Spider-Man.
I have to. I try to be. So I trust like a lot of the things I
Secret
read
identity
and what
is
I see, and
sending
and my
memes.
friends what they say, and that's just me.
Okay,
pooping,
fair
having
fair
fun.
enough, Ray.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Let's move
Oh,
on to the
man.
next one.
Oh,
Now,
man.
you said that one was a long time ago, but truth be told, let's see if we could talk to the producers. I asked them, just grab the last three things that he
Okay.
put in my inbox. So I don't know how old those are, but these are supposed to be. Could we confirm
Better
that?
not be any dick pics in
It
here.
could be. There might be.
You gotta
No,
put-
no, I send those private. Never mind.
Let me confirm that we have a satellite connection to the truck. Can you hear me from the truck?
Yes, that
Okay.
was the most recent one.
Was
that he
it
sent.
okay?
Okay, okay. Just
He
wanted to
doesn't even know.
I
That's
know,
even better.
dude. Because when I send them, it's like 4:30 in the morning. I'm pooping before I go to work, and I'm like, "Holy shit! The guys need to hear about this."
Okay, let's play the next one.
Thank you.
I'm excited. Maybe the next one will stick. Let's
Hey.
go to the next one.
That one stuck.
The FAA was infiltrated by Doge and by Elon Musk. It's my understanding that he replaced the communications contract for the FAA with his own Starlink program. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And it's also my understanding that Mr. Elon Musk, who has also infiltrated NOAA, which is the agency that does our weather service and tells the Americans and the world that, what's going to happen with the weather, that there's also indications inside the agency that he would like to have SpaceX become the primary contractor for the satellite systems for NOAA. Is that correct?
Oh, it sounds like this woman speaks a little clear.
So you're concerned in this one that
Yeah, she's
as
all
you're
over
taking your dump, that millionaires and billionaires and trillionaires are buying into the government and taking control of the FAA and SpaceX.
I think there's a lot of things that the government should control, and then I think there's a lot of things that the private market should handle on their own. And I think when you mix the two is when we start having the problems that we're having in America today.
Well, I agree with you. I wouldn't like a private company to
Right, tell me,
buy out
whether-
the satellites that the government is using to do its stuff.
Weather
But I mean, a
and
lot of
stuff like
private companies
that.
like Lockheed Martin and stuff, don't they already do that?
No.
And the defense contractor companies, don't they already kind of do that already?
Probably a little bit, but that's what I'm saying. I wish they would get rid of all that and just keep it within house, like NASA satellites. You know what I'm saying? And if we got our Space Force now, whatever the fuck that
Space
is,
Force.
yeah, we should get that involved in that, because weather patterns and shit like that are really important, especially to people like us that
Sure.
live on the coast.
This
like,
is true.
it could be life or death. People in Fort Myers found that shit out, a few years ago, and we shouldn't have to go through that again. We should be more prepared. We're better than that.
All right, let's move on to. We had three lined up in the inbox.
All right.
I liked that lady. She had a thing.
She
or
was
two to say.
she was concise.
She's like a governor
she
or
was
something,
concise.
senator. or
Better
some
than the
shit.
last one. Well, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go to video number 3 in the
Uh-oh.
inbox.
Who's this guy?
I pulled over off the highway just to make this video because
Oh,
I'm
boy.
just so baffled
You sent me
by
this.
how any
I did.
real man, so I guess you're not, can look up to Donald Trump. There has never been
Now you
a
know why I don't
bigger
look at
beta
him.
bitch than Donald Trump.
A beta bitch.
Bitch titties
This is
and
insulting.
his soft
Yeah, it
hands
is.
and his
not
orange
nice.
face that he paints
not.
orange every morning.
That's
And
racist.
his fucking
That's racist.
swollen purple cankles.
I could stand
A dude who's
That's
literally
fatism.
never worked.
He called him
I
fat.
couldn't turn on a fucking circular saw if his shitty ass life depended on it, and I wish to God that his shitty ass life depended on it.
Oh man,
Now you have a pothead shirt on right now, Ramo. Isn't that the pot calling the kettle fat right there? I'm just saying.
A little bit.
I'm just saying.
I didn't say that. He said it.
He pulled on the side of the road just to say that. I mean, I'm glad he did. He wasn't trying to like drive a big ass truck and do that while he driving.
I just look. I send that shit to show you guys that other
That the
people are saying
TDS
it's
is
funny.
strong with this one. We know
100%. You know, maybe, but it's crazy with everybody apparently.
No, it's not.
You guys worship the guy. So.
No, he's great. He's doing a good job.
I
I think he's doing an awesome job. I'm loving things.
And
Life is good.
for you, yeah. I mean, you're
That's right.
doing good, but don't give him credit for that. Give yourself credit.
He's the president.
Give so fucking what, bro? That's your hustle.
We're all
That's
helping
the shit
out.
that you're doing.
USA.
Well, we're helping each other, but don't hold on to them balls too much.
Negativity.
No, I think we're good. We'll be
Negative
all right.
sauce-
We got
negative
good
sauce.
people. We got good people in this country, so we're gonna be all right. But we're going through some times.
All right.
Yeah.
Times are good, man.
Tomcat, for future reference,
Life's a roller coaster.
maybe you should read some of Ramo's messages sometimes. You know, I mean, I know
This I didn't send.
that was not sent by Ramo.
Thank you. Clear
But
that up.
I do think that some of them have some substance. Hey, I think the government is corrupt.
100%.
Pretty corrupt, no matter who's in there. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
There's going to be corruption.
That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, I am not a Democrat, and there's a reason why. I was a registered Republican, but what's going on now is not what traditional Republicans signed up for.
Well, let me just say, I'm watching the news this morning, and there's a little bipartisanship. They're both bipartisan group trying to come out and get the last of the Epstein stuff released, right? You got Marjorie Taylor
No,
Greene
they are working together.
standing alongside of Alazar.
I love that.
Salazar.
I love that. I love that our government, the actual Congress and the Senate and shit, they're starting to work together and they're starting to get a backbone and start to do what's right for the people and what's right for everybody, and not just kind of sit back and wait and see what's happening.
So I just say, as being trying to be positive,
Sure.
I think things are working good.
I think we'll
you know
get
the
there.
big fight right now is obviously Donald Trump releasing the National Guard into different cities. Chicago
That's
being
a problem.
the latest
Yeah,
one.
sure. That's a problem.
If you will like crime, it's a problem.
No, I don't think so. And I think if they do it the right way, it could be done, professionally and cordially and the right way, and do it with the help of the locals.
Sure.
But I think if you force it on them and stuff, it could just become a problem. Like, it should be more of a let's work together to make this a better situation for everybody, as opposed to, hey, we're going to come in here and do this. Like, no. I just, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And I think...
hey.
I
They're
think
eating the pets.
The way they're trying to go
Nice. That
about
was
doing
right on
it
time.
is the wrong way. In my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be done, in a better manner.
All right, let's
I think
move
you make
on.
a good
Let's
point
move on again.
as we
Let's
move on, but I think you make a good point there.
Thank you.
Let's move on to Memphis. He's been quiet over there. He doesn't
Yeah,
like
sure.
talking about Donald Trump.
What's up?
Nobody does.
He generally
I do.
Well, because you're gay.
Hey, what's
I'm
going
kidding.
on?
That
Be nice.
Sorry,
You're
sorry.
I mean,
I am. Well,
That's
there's
not-
nothing wrong with
Yo, yo,
being
yo, yo.
gay.
That's not nice.
Sorry.
I just
dude.
want to know, did Tennessee win this past week?
We did. Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. We beat up Syracuse.
Why
We
does
beat
he
them up.
cool me?
Do your
Really
research.
good. And yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. But I know who didn't win though, with the mouth breathers. Ha ha ha! Yes.
Oh yeah, there's a video that I need
Yeah.
to send to the truck that you
Yeah.
sent in the group chat that you said is what happens in this video.
So since those mouth breathers lost on Saturday to Florida State, like they just having a complete
Ooh.
meltdown. I mean, it's bad
That was
too.
rough.
I mean, Florida State kicked their ass, and the ill part about it, the quarterback called his shot. He said, Nick Saban can't save y'all. Y'all can't handle me, and we gonna beat y'all. And he said this shit was back in like April or some shit. And everybody's like, what the fuck did he say?
what the
He
fuck
like,
did this dude just say?
These
that
my
drop?
breathers
Yeah,
gonna kick y'all ass.
There it
This
is.
dude just say?
Got it.
Hell yeah. And,
What the fuck?
and they backed it up, so these motherfuckers having a complete meltdown, boy. It's terrible. It's terrible. Look at it.
So let me ask you, is it that Florida State is just that much better than this
Well,
year, or the other way around?
no,
Because
so-
last year this game
No,
gets
Florida's-
played in anywhere, dude. It could be in Florida, in Alabama.
Nah. So
in
what happened
hell,
was
like Florida State would have lost this game.
No, Florida State last year would have lost it because they sucked because they didn't have a quarterback.
They playing good
And
this
that's-
year. And they look decent.
That's all
this
they
year.
need is a Florida State. They just need a quarterback. That's all they need.
And the dude they got is good.
So far, I mean, he knocked off the now breathers, and they were top 10 team.
Yeah, I give you that.
How about that? Kick the season off and knock off a top 10 team unranked, and tell them you're gonna do it.
In the
Like he
email,
straight punked them too.
in the email, we have the video of the Alabama fan, I guess, completely
There it
freaking out.
is.
Go ahead and roll it.
Oh, shit.
Listen to this.
Nightmare, brother. The Gus Bus wheels do go round and round. Round and round over by Candy Ass. That's where they went round and round. Where's the pride? Where's the passion? Where's the friggin' tradition? The pride of wearing the damn A jersey. Where's it?
I love it.
I'm not saying that I hate your ass, but if you was on life support, I'd pull the plug and charge my phone.
Damn, son. Get the hell out of here.
That dude was hot.
You know what that makes me think when I think of Alabama football and how serious they take it there?
Dang, man.
You got to give a big shout out to Nick Saban
that
because he
motherfucker.
left Alabama,
Yeah, he did.
and now Alabama's losing to Florida State. I mean, he's got to be smiling. They really could use them a Nick Saban coach there in Alabama these days.
And we laughing at him because it's like, ha, ha, ha. Alabama used to suck before Nick Saban got there.
Do you play them this year?
Yeah,
Tennessee?
we played them. Yeah, they are rival.
Oh,
They always been our rival.
That's gonna be a good game.
You know what it makes
we
me
beat them
think of?
last year too.
Let's get together for it.
I worked in sports talk radio, and I was a huge fan of sports before I got into sports talk radio, and I started seeing the business behind sports, and I got older, and it's like I see people that are so passionate about these sports
Right.
that they want to lose their freaking mind, break their television, let it ruin their night because their team doesn't win.
Yeah, that's
they're
weird.
It is like it's like, wow, man, these people are like hardcore about these teams. Even my own father, he's had some heart trouble in his life, and he says that when he watches football, specifically football, his anxiety or his excitement for the game gets going so much that it causes him problems with like irregular heartbeat.
Sure.
It's like these sporting events. I don't know how people get that vested into it where it's, they're going to lose their mind over their team.
It's a passion thing.
I
mean,
guess so.
it really is. I mean, it's college sports, man. That's like your neighbor next door make it to play for, like, say, the University of Florida, and he nice like that, and you've been knowing him since he was a little kid. So you gonna pull for him because he's like an extended part of your family. So as he do good, you always big him up. So it's different, especially in the SEC, man. It's just different.
And now gambling has, I don't know if it's
I don't
made it
like
good
that.
or bad, but
I don't like
it's
it.
pretty legal now. You can
It
just get on
is.
your phone and start gambling. And you can gamble
like
even
it.
after the game has started. When there's only like 5 minutes to go, you can say, how's the game going to end in the last 5 minutes? They will let you gamble at any moment during these games.
That's crazy. I don't like it.
All right, let's get to Tomcat. He had a pretty exciting weekend this weekend.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was cool. Fuck yeah, we went over to Miami.
Yeah.
See
Miami.
Mr. Shaquille
That's
O'Neal,
fun. Good job.
DJ Diesel. He was
Shaq.
DJing at Club 11, which is a wild club with a delicious restaurant on the roof.
Yes, it is.
Club Giselle. It's not on the roof. It's like upstairs.
Tomcat,
what?
Tomcat
11
is,
is
Well,
dope.
Giselle's the restaurant. Club.
Yeah,
11
it's
is
upstairs.
Tomcat, you're talking
Super
about
dope.
the highlights of the night. What about if we could go to the video of when we were walking the streets? I believe this was the morning after the get-together.
They may need to get some street sweepers here in Miami.
I've heard about this in San Francisco, but I have not heard of this in the city of Miami. But this was a giant piece of crap, human turd. Play it. This is with the meta glasses on.
Good Lord. Well, it's definitely not a Snickers bar.
God, that
Did somebody step on it?
Yeah, it looks like somebody stepped on it. And
It sure
smushed it over the
does.
floor.
Ew.
That was wild.
Oh,
Luckily,
wow.
I
Yuck.
actually seen it about 3 feet before we
I
got
almost
there.
Yeah, I
stepped on
saw.
it.
I was like, oh, there it is.
I almost
Are you
stepped on
sure
it.
it was human? You sure it wasn't like
Hell
a
yeah.
Great Dane turd?
No way. Any dog that shit that would die right there.
And we out in South Beach.
Have you seen a Great
human's
Dane?
asshole had to have been fucking just
We out,
max capacity.
I know a few chicks.
we out on South Beach.
We were in downtown Miami.
I see y'all downtown. Yeah, I get it. That makes sense.
Around town, apparently.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Turds
Downtown,
are.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Big turd. And I don't know how a human would get that out of their butthole. It's like when you were a kid and it was just too big.
Well, I mean,
They
it
must
looks
have ate
fairly
some corn or
creamy.
something.
So
They
yeah,
must
that thing
have.
was
They
out-
must have had corn.
It was
Because you know, if you
outrageous.
eat corn, you gonna see it again.
Yeah, I didn't see any corn in this actually.
Corn
did anybody
definitely-
try to pick it up and eat it?
It was more about the girth of it. Thinking
It was
of
just
myself like,
gigantic.
whose butthole could actually let that exit out of it?
Could it have been the horse poo?
Holy shit.
Nope.
Somebody that
Don't
passed
they
the-
have horse cops
so-
out
so-
there?
and
Yeah,
somebody
but
who
horse
passed
poo
the
don't
egg
look like
test.
that. That's human poo, dude.
Hey,
You can
somebody.
tell.
Hey,
Hey, you would know.
It's somebody who
And,
passed.
and there was a plastic bag there where there's shit all over it, right off to the
What?
side, where you can tell the person like wiped their ass with this plastic bag. And there was like shit. There was the whole scene was a shitty scene. There was fucking.
Oh,
when
man,
you looked
that's-
around, you noticed there was shit
Oh,
hanging from the
man.
tree. This person had been
Oh,
hanging
wow.
out there going crazy and shitting all over the place.
It was like
We'll get back to our trip to Miami, but right now we want to go to Chicago
Thanks,
if we
guys.
can. Well, it was a good time in Miami, and we do have more stories to tell from Miami. I don't know how much.
Shitty
I don't know how
stories.
much TK wants to tell,
Chi-town.
or even myself. But
Yeah,
we will.
you guys
But
should.
we will get to some stories. But let's see if we can. We're trying this new technology. We've mastered it, I do believe. Can we go live to the truck and then live to Chicago? As I'm wearing my Ernie Banks jersey today.
Yeah, you are.
In honor of the Cubs, looking like they'll probably get that
Go
wild
Cubs.
card.
Yeah, we are.
But our good friend Darren Harris, I believe, is joining us live from Chicago. Can you hear me, Darren?
There he is.
Hey, I
That
can hear you guys.
homie,
Can you
what's
hear me?
up, dog?
I'm good. I'm too loud, too low.
Check one, check two.
I got you.
Check one, check two. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
What's
Yeah,
up,
we
fam?
can hear you. What's up, dog?
yeah,
What's good, man?
Good to see you.
Hey, man, good to see you up in Chi-town.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. Chicago is amazing. I absolutely love it. Wife and I left Florida, came up through, I guess, well, the middle of America, and ended up in Chicago. We are actually in the outskirts of Chicago at a campground because, like I said, we live in an
Buc-ee's.
RV.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we're in the outskirts of Chicago. It's been really, really nice here. The weather's been amazing. We went into the city the other day. We've been into the city several times. Went into the city the other day and caught a Cubs game, and it was first time ever at Wrigley Field. And I got to tell you, man, absolutely spectacular, amazing time. The fans were great. People were great. The atmosphere was like just on fire. You know, Chicago got another fan. I will say that.
Chicago dope.
Yeah,
Chicago dope.
I've been to Wrigley Field many a times, and I've been to a lot of stadiums, and I must say it is the friendly confines. It is my favorite of all the baseball stadiums, old and I think built in the early 1900s, probably about 1918, I think. And then I also love the fact that if you can get seats on the rooftops across Waveland
Yes,
Avenue.
I noticed there were like seats on top of the buildings across the street from the stadium. I was
Yep.
like, like it was cool, but at the same time, I was like, if you live there, that during game days, it must be,
It's chaos.
But
It's like you know where you live.
It's that neighborhood
yeah,
thing
you know
too.
where you live. That's
Yeah, you know where you live.
that's the logic. You know where you live at.
Also, the parking, like you end up parking in people's driveways. Like everyone that lives on the north side near Wrigley, they
Right.
call it Wrigleyville, you get paid to park in people's driveways. So that's
we
like
actually
your revenue
because
stream.
my wife's sister. Well, my wife has family here, so we actually parked at my sister-in-law's house, and we caught the train in, and so we caught the L in, which
That's
was
how you do
really
it.
cool.
That's how you do it.
It's
It
the
was
red
really
line,
cool. I was
red
like,
line,
we-
right?
Like
skipped all
flying
the
into where
traffic.
O'Hare or Midway. Oh no,
That's
I'm
north.
I'm tripping.
Wrigley Field is north.
Okay.
Yeah,
the
she
north
lives out
suburb.
in a town called Skokie. So we caught
Yeah.
the train in from Skokie and into the city. It was 1, 2, 3, lickety split, bam, right at the stadium.
Yeah,
there was no hiccups.
That red line drops you off right there at
It
the
does.
street where you go one block over, and then but the only thing I don't like about that is after the game because everybody piles in it, and if you've been at the game all day, a lot of drinking goes on at Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
A lot of no deodorant
Yeah.
wearing ass going
Yeah, it's
on.
a bunch of stanky motherfuckers. That's
Said
Stanky
no
ass
deodorant.
women. Yeah,
That's what you say.
telling
What
you.
you mean, dog? It's some stanky motherfuckers.
I'm telling you.
yeah.
And them trains
And
do
the
be packed.
Ivy, how'd the Ivy look out there?
It was beautiful. Listen, the stadium was beautiful, man. Just out there on the field. It was everybody could see. There was a lot of like just like a communal feeling. Everybody was like, big, like dapping each other, and like, I mean, people that didn't know each other was like vibing with each other. It was just a good time. The inside of the stadium, I mean, like I said, I watched the game, but I looked at the architecture of the stadium because it's a beautiful place. It was a beautiful place. It was a great time.
Yeah, a lot of great restaurants, and of course, you can see the Harry Carey statue and the new Ryan Sandberg statue, and they've got Ernie Banks, and it's a cool little spot right there. Now, you talk about the good stuff in Chicago. Now, how about some of the things I'm reading in the news? Because I read at least 58 people were shot over Labor Day weekend in Chicago.
Over the weekend.
I know President Trump is also saying that we've seen some of this same trouble in Washington, D.C. He sent out the National Guard. Some people think that maybe that's crossing the line, sending out the National Guard.
No.
You're saying that Chicago seems like sunshine and rainbows on the north side, but it seems like there's some serious killing going on in Chi-Town. You're not hearing about that out and about? Chicago?
Well, I think of course, 8 people. Well, because I got a friend that lives here. I have a comedian friend that lives here, so I've been out and about with him also. And he's kind of connected, through his family for like generations. So he kind of gives me the rundown of what's going on around here. And I will say this: I mean, it definitely is hot, but crime is on the decline here, and that's the general consensus. But I mean, it really is a shame that they can't open their eyes long enough to understand that they're hurting their city, and they're gonna inflict more damage on their city by having the military or ICE come to the city. And I will say this also: there is a lot of anti-ICE, anti-occupation sentiment in Chicago. I mean, there's signs in windows. People are like painting murals. Fuck ICE. I mean, like, they don't want that shit. They just don't want it here. And from what I can ascertain, at least the places that I've been to, there hasn't really been a lot of activity. But my friend Jason said, hey, listen, if you want, I could make a call. We could go see some spots, if on the south side if you want to, on the west side if you want to, and I can make a few calls. He said, but I can't vouch for what the other people might do, but I can vouch for my people. So I was just kind of like, all right, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So but as far as what I've seen so far, I mean, it's been beautiful. I mean,
it hasn't really changed the way people are moving around the city, in your opinion.
Not at all, man.
You're not seeing an increase
in
police presence or anything like that.
Well, I know that the police have been instructed not to cooperate by the governor, and also the mayor of Chicago also they are in agreement that they don't want ICE here, don't come here, don't try it here. And even the Chicagoans are like, don't come here. I mean, I know Trump said that, that he heard black people in Chicago wanted him to come here. I don't know where the hell he heard that, because everybody I've talked to, and everybody that they to stay your ass where you at. I mean, and that's just what the general consensus is.
Well, I'm seeing a quote here from a guy who has a civil rights group in Chicago. It's called the Violence Interrupters. He said, quote, instead of the National Guard, we need a black National Guard. And what I mean, we need black men to step up and work with their nephews and their sons to see if we can turn this tide of violence around.
Sure.
Yeah.
The problem is deeper than just gun violence.
Sure.
Absolutely.
The gun violence is the tip of the iceberg.
There's a lot of problems. Some of these problems are systemic as well. There's a lot of problems that were created like early on that the people of Chicago, and especially in these neighborhoods, are still living through.
Yeah,
for
real. There are real gangs in Chicago.
I mean, I'm from New York City. My wife is from here, and we talk a lot about the dynamics of the two large cities. Like, we were even at the game. At the game, there's you obviously have white folks. There are there's some black folks, a few Latin folks. But if I were to go to Yankee Stadium, there would be no clear domination of any one race because New York is, I mean, and from what I gather, still Chicago is very segregated. Very, you guys over here,
north
over
side,
there.
north
We
side
might
is,
meet in the middle every now and then, but
Sure.
it still is a very, very, down the middle, almost black and white place. Whereas New York, I mean, there might be just as many Puerto Ricans as there are black, as there are whites, as there are Arabs, as there are Asians, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
So it is in that
more
respect,
diverse.
the dynamic is a bit different.
Very diverse.
Right, dynamic.
Yeah, definitely the Cub fans. They get told they're the Birkenstock wearing, collared shirt wearing.
Yeah, we on the north side.
North
Meanwhile, the
side,
Sox
yeah.
over on the
And the
No,
Sox
they was
side.
telling me that the Sox Stadium, if you want to go, get lit, go
Yeah.
check out the
South
Sox.
side, yeah.
If you want to see a team win, though, go to the north side.
Ah,
Yeah,
That's only this year.
whatever it is,
It
like,
seems like
yo,
the south
now
side
we-
ain't winning right now.
Not right now.
And now, listen,
yeah.
I gotta confess, my wife and
good.
I, we saw they was getting their ass duffed, so we jumped up at we jumped up and bounced out because really, again, we didn't want to be on a train with a bunch of people because I have problems walking. I walk with a cane, so. But we did jump up before the whole rally and the comeback, which. Congratulations to the Cubs. They knocked it out.
Yeah, the season's
Yeah,
coming down to the wire. It looks like the Cubs
wild
probably
card.
will
Good
get
for
a
them.
wild card.
Good for them.
Looks like the
Yeah,
Yankees.
congratulations.
Yankees will probably get in on the wild card in the American League. So baseball's here, football's here. Hey, Darren, thanks for coming on from
No
Chicago.
doubt, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
man, thanks
man.
for having me.
Good to have you
I
on the
want to
show,
ask
bro.
y'all, man. I wanted to ask y'all, how do I become an honorary outcast? That's what I want to know.
Shit, you already is.
are.
What
What do
you
you
talking
mean?
about?
I
You
wanna
already
be-
is.
I
Let
want to
me
be an
think about it. Let me
outcast,
think
man.
about it.
I
You're
love
in.
y'all.
Yes, he's in. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
We'll send
Yeah.
you a kit
Oh.
to get the
All right,
tattoo
man.
later.
Thanks for having me. Peace.
What's up? Thanks
Peace,
for
homie.
That's Darren Harris. He also hosts a podcast on this network. It's called the Darren Harris Podcast. He's a stand-up comedian from New York.
Clever.
He's traveling around the country in his RV right now, and he does a show, which is interesting because he's traveling around, going to Cubs games, living the RV life, which is an interesting life to live, where you stay in one place for maybe a month or so, and then you pack it up and you take the shitter with you, and then you're on your way down the road to the next stop.
That's cool. I would like to
Yeah.
have some e-bikes on the back of my
Yeah,
RVs. I
that's
can pop
living
out my
right there,
e-bikes
man.
and just
It's one of them
check everything
electric shitty cars.
Bike.
I have one of those too.
oh yeah,
Yeah, they living.
tow the
They
shitty,
living.
tow
I
the
love
shitty
it.
car.
Right,
So
right,
not
right.
not only do we have Darren Harris on the network, there is the Darren Harris Podcast.
There he is.
We're also happy to announce, I see right on there, we have the Bubba the Love Sponge show now. So
Oh, we really? Oh, for real?
Congratulations.
Oh yeah.
Welcome, motherfuckers.
I'd like
Let's
to
go.
welcome my
Let's
boy,
go.
Welcome.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
Bubba the
yeah.
Love Sponge.
Yeah, yeah,
So let's
yeah.
go.
Welcome.
You gotta do your best Bubba the Love Sponge voice.
I don't.
Yo, yo,
I
yo.
don't know him.
Bubba the Love
like
Sponge.
that.
Dude, I met him when he first
Say it,
started
bitch.
at the Power Pig. They came down for a remote at a club that I was working at in Port Charlotte. He wanted me to turn the music up. I was like, yeah, I can. I'll get in trouble. The stores next door, like, they're open right now. They had shit on their shelves. He was like, fuck them stores.
Bubba's actually in the news right now. He's being
Fuck them
sued.
stores.
If you can bring up that TMZ story.
He's
What he
always
being
in
sued
something.
for?
What the
He's
fuck?
being sued by Nick Hogan, the son of Hulk Hogan.
Oh, because
What
of
the hell?
Because of the video thing.
Well, the story
I thought
is
they already dealt with that.
Hulk Hogan passed away
He did.
recently.
Sad.
Sadly.
And
For some reason.
Bubba and Hulk Hogan's relationship, where they used to be super tight. Hulk Hogan used to be on Bubba's show all the time.
Right.
And then the infamous sex tape.
Right.
You can do your research about it, but what happened, Bubba allowed Hulk Hogan to sleep with his then wife at the time,
Mm-hmm.
which is a little odd, but hey, whatever you're into. He ended
We
up
don't judge.
He ended up Bubba allowed Hulk Hogan to rail his old lady at the time. This was probably 15
Now
years
that's
ago.
a fan.
Okay, you're harping on it. Let's move on.
Hulkamaniacs are real.
And then there was this sex tape that was involved. Somehow there was a
One of
camera-
his producers or something did it, right?
Well, it was a surveillance camera that was just supposed to be for surveillance.
Oh, it was surveillance, all right.
Yeah.
But then his producer,
Look at that yard.
there's they are back in the day, back when the relationship was great.
Hit her with a thermos.
And I know that it bothers Bubba that him and Hulk Hogan's relationship went south because he really respected and liked Hulk Hogan a lot.
I mean,
He
yeah.
liked him so much he was going to let him sleep with
have to
his
go
wife.
back. Yeah, I'd have to go back to that again.
So the video itself, which is a spotlight of this particular thing that's getting Bubba sued for.
Yeah.
Bubba has a thing that he's involved with, which is a documentary about the sex tape, and it really shows light and shows love to Hulk Hogan, like that Hulk Hogan did not know he was being recorded, and how Bubba kind of takes the blame in this documentary. But I guess Nick Hogan, the son of Hulk Hogan, is suing Bubba, saying that he does not want the video to get out. He does not want anyone seeing this documentary because he says Bubba's cashing in on his old man's name.
Damn.
And his son now is the owner and runner of the estate of Hulkamania. And I guess Bubba says that he claims he got Nick Hogan out of a bunch of trouble, that that it's going to get ugly. But I found that Bubba somehow always finds controversy, which usually delivers ratings,
Yeah.
So, hey, we're happy that we signed Bubba.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
It's a
welcome.
little crazy.
Yeah.
Good job.
Another side story about Bubba. Here's the main reason why I brought up Bubba. All that, delete it from your mind because it's not even the main reason why I brought it up.
Okay.
Damn it, man.
The main reason why I brought it up is because Tomcat, when I brought up Bubba's name to
Aaron's
Tomcat,
boobs.
yes.
Yes, my lady has her fake boobs because she won a contest called 12 Days of Boobs or 12 Days of Christmas, and that is how she got her boobs.
Is she okay with you telling this story on our podcast?
She told me the story.
Yeah,
And he's sharing it with the world. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay,
She
told
went
you-
on the radio to
That's
win
awesome.
the boobs.
I guess, yeah.
That's
yes,
awesome, though.
Yeah, it's fucking
that's dope.
Congratulations.
So thanks, Bubba.
What did she
I've
have?
been enjoying them.
So, if you don't mind me asking, or without getting too personal, what was it? What was the contest like? How did she win it?
I will have to ask her that part. I didn't ask her that part.
I don't know if we want to know how she won it.
Yeah,
I'm just happy that she did.
I
I'm
remember
happy
the
she did.
contest.
Was it before
called,
you, Tommy?
It was called the 12 Boobs of Christmas.
Right.
Was the
I
bit.
think you had to send a
Okay, so how'd it
picture
go?
of your boobs then. I think you
Okay.
had to send a picture of what your
Yes.
boobs look like or something.
Yeah, you didn't show your face. You just showed off your chest.
Okay.
And then people voted on a website as to which ones should get the Diacos, because that's the doctor. He called them the
The
Diacos.
Diacos, yeah.
So,
She's rocking the Diocs.
yeah.
That's cool. Well, good for you, Tomcat.
Thank you. Thanks,
so,
Bubba.
So Bubba, shout out to Bubba the Love Sponge. And we thank him for everything that he's done for the network and done for TK. And
my
his,
own.
Yeah.
Thank you,
There
sir.
go.
Even though he never gets to enjoy them, they're his. You
fucker.
Speaking of Diacos and big jugs, we should go to our trip to Miami. If we do have the tape, we have this footage. This was from our trip to Miami. This was me and Tomcat
On
recently.
the road again. Can't
Yes.
wait to get out on
This
the road
was
again.
this was the footage from Miami. If we could roll that footage, go ahead. There
That's
we
a
are.
nice hotel.
Look at that
Airbnb.
view.
Yeah, Miami, we're here, baby.
Uh-oh.
That's Miami. Yep.
What's it?
Damn, who is that High King
Man,
hack
you really
right there?
fucked my video.
That's me.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
Tomcat definitely screwed up my video there. You heard him
I
making
think
all that racket.
I helped it. I made it. Oh, that was the better part.
Yeah, why
go
did you
back to
take
part.
that away?
See,
Why-
Now this is
I don't
Giselle.
understand. Why
This
did
is
we
the
take
restaurant.
that away?
Amazing.
Because you
This-
guys are pervs.
Let's see the best part. I mean, hey,
Calm
we had to,
down.
when we came out of the elevator, there were
Oh,
all
look
these
at
girls
this.
that had
That's
tape
nice.
for outfits. And that was cool. They had a lot of photographers that were
That
taking their
place is
pictures.
awesome, by
This
the
was
way.
amazing. That was like the most tender steak shit I've ever eaten right
Did
there.
it smell like fish in there?
No,
It was
hell
cool.
no.
They had the oldest DJ ever rocking the party at that place.
Look at that
This is
lampshade.
This is Shaq's VIP here at 11, which was awesome, of course. And when you're in Shaq's VIP at
You're
11,
in Shaq's VIP.
they try to take care of you. So if you don't want to mess around, you got to kind of stay away from everybody because the ladies will try to run you down and get money out of your pockets.
Yeah,
at
no,
11.
I'm not down for that.
Yeah, I stay in the middle of the VIP so nobody can grab me from the exterior.
There we are. Like, look at that. Look at that crew there in Miami. This was
Nice.
Labor Day weekend. As you see, we're sitting in the VIP down there, and there's really not a whole lot of people. You can see money's just laying around. Oh, and there's big fella, Big Shaq.
Look like there was some
rolls
booty
in.
laying around too.
Yeah. The weird thing about this club is that not only is it a nightclub with a DJ, as you see Shaq DJing, it's like a strip club too.
Yeah.
More like a brothel is what I've realized.
Wow.
I mean, I wouldn't disagree with that.
These girls are aggressive in this place.
Yes.
And so I'm sitting in
Sounds like downtown Fort Myers.
Nah. not
Way
even-
more aggressive.
Not even close.
I don't know.
And they want money. Whereas downtown, they'll bang you for free down there.
Well,
They might pay you.
they'll want money eventually.
Well, I had an incident at the place over the weekend where I'm there and one of these girls, they think you're in VIP. You must have a lot of money. So one of these girls comes and grabs me and takes me into one of these little situations, one of these little rooms where they pull the curtain.
We're going here, huh? Are we going here?
We're steering down the lane right now.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And so I'm like, what is this chick trying to do here? She's trying to take me behind the curtain.
Yeah.
You know they say there's no sex in the champagne room, right?
That's
So,
bullshit.
I've always been told as a guy who is in the service industry that whenever you're working in the service industry, you tip your bartender, you take care of your waitress,
True.
you take care of the staff. I mean, that's what I've always been taught. So, it was looking like an all-you-can-eat buffet, like my face in that video. But this woman takes me in behind the curtain, and I'm thinking, wow, I guess I got to tip her because she's dancing for me. And she's dancing, and she's doing her thing, and all of a sudden she decides to go below the belt. And she realizes that I'm not aroused because at this point I'm a little uncomfortable. I have a daughter that's about the same age as the stripper probably.
No hugs for me? Was she raping you?
And she's all over me and she's rubbing me and I'm thinking I'm just going to, I'm going to tip this girl. I'm going to let her dance. I'm going to come here to have some good times. Then all of a sudden she takes her hand and she puts it down my pants.
Oh, you want to come sit on the couch, bro?
Yeah.
The problem is
Wasn't happening, no?
The problem is there was nothing going on down there.
Nothing doing.
Right.
It's a grower, not a shower, baby.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a.
So she had her hand all on that on your junk.
It was like a mushroom and Swiss.
Oh,
there was
boy.
holes in my game and little
There was a
mushrooms.
swing and a miss.
Shroomed up,
Wow.
boy.
So
Oh, boy.
it
That
was a very
sucks. I'm
uncomfortable
sorry.
moment.
Were you
sorry.
intimidated by her because how beautiful she was?
I was intimidated by the whole situation. I'm also intimidated by that bar because the last time I went there, I was drugged by a woman.
Oh, for real?
Really?
You have to have your head on a swivel in this.
Yeah,
place.
you do. You really
Why are
do.
you so lucky?
I don't understand it. I think
Yeah,
what it is when you're sitting in VIP,
Right.
they look at you like, oh, this guy
Got
obviously,
money.
You
And
know,
they-
to sit VIP in these places,
And they
I'm-
slick.
You know, me and Tomcat aren't paying this kind of stroking this kind of cash.
Hell no.
But to go sit VIP at a Shaq event right there front and center at 11, you're looking at probably $15,000 for the VIP area.
I want to thank you guys for not inviting me to this
We
one.
did invite you. I told you guys last week that we're going over there, and no one jumped on it except for Tomcat.
Well,
I didn't
was
know
working, so I couldn't.
I thought you were just saying that,
That
you
stripper
had to
jumped
go.
on it.
You didn't say if you guys
Yeah.
want to go, you're more than welcome to come.
Jump on it.
I wait
Jump
for
on
that.
it.
I'm
Jump on
you
it.
got to be more polite, bro. I'm sorry. I won't assume.
apologize.
I won't assume. And it's fine.
Next show we'll have to go to. There's a
Yeah.
there's a big festival in Alabama that we could go to. That would be a
Ooh,
fun
That's
one.
fun.
How about EDC? Is he there?
EDC, not the one in Orlando, the
Oh.
one in Vegas.
So
Oh,
we'll
that one
tell,
happened
we'll,
already, didn't
We'll
it?
tell you guys the date too, so you guys can all meet us there.
Yeah.
It'll be a big party with all our fans.
Yeah.
That would
and
be
us
so
Hell
fun.
yeah, that'd be
at
dope.
the festival. Let's
That would
go.
be super
In
dope.
Somebody bring
October.
blow.
No, I'm not doing no
nah,
blow.
I'm
Stuff is
joking.
dangerous.
Not this camp. Not in this camp.
I was
No.
joking. I'll bring my own. Thank you.
Thank you. Good. there
Very,
you go.
Very dangerous.
We might have to monitor your ass.
All right, it looks like it is that
Shit.
time now to get all the way.
Yeah,
We've gotten
speaking
all
of
the way to
cocaine-
Tomcat's news. We just blew through the entire show.
Wow.
At least we got to the mushroom story. That was my favorite.
I
That was
They
hoping.
got
bro.
pills for that, man.
Oh, we didn't talk about Tomcat's story.
No, I shouldn't have said anything.
Fuck that.
Well, I
dude.
mean, if it's out there on the table.
Well,
I
my
mean,
story is I took a shot of tequila. That's right. Everybody took a shot of tequila. They were celebrating. They
Congratulations.
passed around some trays. No,
Just
I do
don't
not
let it be-
drink. I have
don't
not
make it a
drank in about
habit.
15 years,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
took one shot. But
That's fine.
that's good.
We've had-
I'm not
we-
gonna
we-
start
we-
drinking.
Jesus
he's
drank
It was a
wine.
party.
He's
Everybody.
good.
Didn't he partake? He drank
he's
wine.
good.
I'm not gonna say it was communion or anything, but
Well,
it was. We were having a good time.
It's
All
about
right,
as big.
A shot of tequila is convenient.
September 3rd, and shit is getting real.
Damn.
Not really. Some fun and historical events from September 3rd are, this is not really fun. It was Frederick Douglass escaped slavery on 1838.
All right.
On this day in history. IBM introduced the first electric typewriter back in 1935. The Viking 2 landed on Mars in 1976. The Treaty of Paris ended the American Revolutionary War in 1783. And Mr. Shaquille O'Neal released his debut rap album in 1993.
Dope.
Right on.
Shaq.
I know I got
Diesel.
skills, man. I know I got skills.
I remember that, man.
And
I
I'm
remember.
outstanding.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
That's a good
boom.
song.
Some fun observances on September 3rd. Merchant Navy Day, National Skyscraper Day, National Welsh Rare Rabbit Day, which is a dish of
Interesting.
rabbits. We eat
Yeah.
rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Indigenous Literacy Day, and U.S. Bowling League Day.
Same difference.
My first story today on this fine day in September makes me think of that song by Earth, Wind, and Fire. September.
Do you
23rd.
remember?
This is a disturbing case of road rage that happened in Russia. This is a hammer-wielding man in Russia who smashed in the windows of a minibus going bananas in a fit of road rage.
They're nuts.
This is the moment a furious driver smashed the windshield of a minibus with a
hell?
hammer in a disturbing case of road rage.
Damn, I said that exact thing.
I'd probably run that guy over, man, acting like that.
Oh, fucking
Jesus
right, his ass
Christ.
getting ran over.
Nah, he's
nuts.
He's gonna talk to him. Look, he calmed him down.
What'd he do?
Oh, he's back. Now he's out.
Oh, this
He got out of
guy's
the car.
long. He needs some anger management.
He
Oh,
does.
yeah, he's attacking some
He
ladies.
does. I
No,
bet
he
you
need
he's
his
drunk.
ass whooped. That's
He's
what he
drunk.
need.
He's drunk.
Yeah,
Drop
he
the
need his-
hammer,
he
sir.
Need his drunk ass whooped. That's what he need. He needs
See,
to
the
get,
Russian roads are not
He
too
needs to
good.
get stomped out real quick so
Eh,
he can learn.
That could happen anywhere.
He's
Yeah.
I seen some videos locally of shit like this.
Safe flight repair, safe flight replace.
100%.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, there's no deductible. You're good.
Next, there's a mystery going on after Burning Man. There's a homicide investigation after a man was found killed in a pool of his own blood after the Burning Man festival.
Oh no!
Damn.
Did John Summit
A
end
deceased
that out?
is an unidentified adult white male estimated between 35 and 40 years old, approximately 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, with short brown hair and facial hair.
That's such a cool.
Authorities are
thing.
working to confirm his identity, and it's kind of like a worst case scenario because it's not even a real city. The
No.
conditions it's under make it hard for an investigation.
It's a desert.
Who know? People were walking all around it,
Right.
and now everybody's gone. They've gone back to wherever they were. So finding the person who killed this guy is going to be really difficult. Apparently, he met a very violent end, and authorities
sad.
have labeled it a homicide, launched a criminal investigation.
That's sad.
Damn.
Burning Man
Did
mystery.
it say how he
They
died? Like what happened? Like a gunshot, a
Uh,
strangulation, or?
It just says
Stab
that it
wounds.
was like a violent death. It didn't say exactly.
He got his ass
Probably
whipped.
they're keeping that a secret because they want to have some stuff that to help them with their investigation, so they're not releasing too much. But it doesn't say. It just says that it was a violent crime.
Scary.
Wow.
That's not typical at like a rave. Like that's violence isn't a big thing there.
No, they say there have been. Well, they said at Burning Man there have been about 2 deaths. I don't know how many deaths there have been. Like every couple years, there's a death.
You might die waiting in the line to get there. It looks
Yeah,
like
there's people do die at Burning Man
because it's hot as fuck out there. It's a desert.
Okay, my next story is a story about Cardi B. She's just wrapping up her civil trial, and she
Uh-oh.
got mad at a reporter when she came out. The reporter was asking her a question about Offset getting somebody pregnant.
For the 4th time, do you foresee any paternity issues with Stephon Diggs?
Stop disrespecting me.
Oh, she don't play.
So she throws a pen at him.
She said, "Don't disrespect me."
Yeah, I actually
She
like
messing
her.
around with
With an
Stephon
accent.
Diggs right now.
Is
You
she?
don't fuck with me.
I like her for that because she tells him after, and she's like, "You're gonna talk to your mama like that?"
Let me ask you those questions to me. Why do you feel as a man you get to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners. And your mama taught you respect women.
She don't fuck around.
Yeah.
I
like Cardi B.
I give Cardi her respect on when it's defense. When she 10 toes down on something, and she's typically right about it. I give it, but like all the other weird shit, I'm like, eh. But
I think she
on
does
a human
that
level,
just for.
yeah, she do it for her career. I get it, but she ain't an idiot, and she stand on hers. That she should. Salute to her.
That is, she was leaving the courthouse there at Al Habra, California.
Yeah, she got a girl fix too, so that's dope.
She won that trial. She said anybody who sues her again, she's going to counter sue. She said she's on it.
Nice.
All right, check out these amazing new futuristic cop cars from Dubai. They are ahead of the game over here. They got these Marty McFly floating looking police cars going on over here, Dubai. You know Dubai's going to have some new shit.
Oh wow, look at that.
Kick the sound on.
They're like hover cars.
It's just floating.
You know, I can't fucking figure it out, G.
sure
I don't know if
looks
there's
like a
I don't know if there's
hover
a
car.
fucking tire under there or if it's floating, but
It's a hover car. It
yeah,
looks
look
like
at
a
everybody
hover.
else's. You see all the people in the little Pac-Man outfits. They're
You
just
sure
walking-
this isn't a parade? Holy shit! Look at that traffic. I would kill
Looks
myself.
like there's a guy standing on the back of it.
How fast do they go? Are you going to be able to run from these cops?
You sure
or
this
pretty
isn't
quick?
AI, bro?
No, I think this one is
Are
real.
you sure?
No, that's real.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure this is real.
You're pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
I think that's a real one.
Ah.
These days, it's hard to tell.
It
All right.
is.
I got the monorail kid up next. We didn't talk about the monorail kid, so here's the monorail kid.
Who's the monorail kid?
This is on Saturday. A young boy got on top of a monorail track that was elevated above Hershey Park in Pennsylvania. We were close to there. Me and G were close to there. The child had been separated from his parents around 5:05 p.m., managed to access a secure area, got on this monorail track because if the train comes, he's cooked, right? So the people start to freak out. Now listen to these people. They're idiots. They're like, go left, go right.
Holy shit.
No, keep going. No, this way.
I'll be looking, where that fucking train?
Jump on the building.
That finally Ramo, some smart guy, gets on the building and gets him. But everyone
Yeah.
else is like, left, right, up, down, do a
Right.
backflip.
How the hell did he get up there?
He accessed a secure area and got up there when he got separated from his parents.
Whoa, look at that guy.
That's the hero.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like
Now look at everybody else. They're like, oh, that's how you do it.
Like, toss his ass.
Oh.
I didn't see no employees up there.
Yeah, clap it up, morons.
Hey, his parents. Whoo,
Kudos to that guy. He's a
salute to
hero.
him.
All
Oh,
right.
boy.
Shit got hot this week at the Mexico's Senate.
What?
The Senate in Mexico, shit got hot this week.
Ooh.
A violent altercation erupted in
Oh,
Mexico's
shit.
Senate during the final moments of a legislative session. Ramo, check this out. Let's get some volume on this. They get oh shit!
Get your hands off me, S.A. Take this, Chico.
Alejandro Alto Moreno, leader of the PRI and former governor of Campeche, and Gerardo Fernandez Nahara,
I didn't
Senate
see
president.
nobody swung.
Oh yeah, they're about to.
Oh,
sweet.
what a
Oh, he done
push.
pushed him out the way.
That wasn't right. That's
Look
the camera
at
guy.
him. Look at him.
Oh shit!
What the?
The poor camera guy just got jacked.
This guy
The
needs
clash was
anger
sparked by a
management.
contentious debate over the presence of foreign armed forces in Mexico.
Somebody got slapped.
Fernandez Noronha announced his plans to propose the expulsion of Moreno and 3 other PRI lawmakers involved in the incident.
Wow.
Oh man, I thought they was gonna fist fight.
Not enough violence there. Let's see what else we got. We'll get some more violence here. Oh, this is a good one. This is violent.
You're better than
There's
that.
a beatdown on aisle 3.
I like it.
A Walmart employee named Tarika Hicks allegedly was attacked by a group of women during her shift at a store in Keystone
Damn.
Avenue.
What the fuck?
Now this is somebody getting hit.
They're beating her ass.
Is
Well,
these
some people are trying to
these
stop.
Walmart employees?
No.
The people
They're trying
beating
to
up
get
an
'em off.
employee. They're beating up an employee.
Why are they beating up on the girl?
She took all the good shifts. That's bullshit.
Says a.
It looks
Doesn't
like
say
only
why.
them two are fighting. They're just trying to break it up. Everybody else,
What?
except for this motherfucker.
Says the attack believes it was linked to a previous allegation involving someone she knew. So they knew each other, and it was
Of
already hot.
course. Only at
At
Walmart.
I guess it was like
Walmart.
on site, if you know what that means.
Only at Walmart.
God damn.
I love going to Walmart late
Listen,
at night.
Publix is
Yeah.
out of control with their prices, so these
Yeah.
days they're going to Walmart.
Yeah. Oh,
This-
it's entertainment.
This is an elderly driver that plunged their SUV off a wharf in New Zealand that didn't have sound, so I added the perfect sound to it.
I love it.
73-year-old woman noticeably.
Oh, no.
Holy shit!
This
Yeah.
lady was drunk and she got cited for drunk driving.
Is that all? Holy shit! She totally. Where was she going?
She straight went.
This is the main ferry terminal in Waikiki Island, south coast of Auckland, New Zealand.
She totally cleared the rocks though.
Yeah,
Kudos.
she totally did that. She got
Auckland,
that
New
clean.
Zealand.
She did. Look at that.
She got her takeout and then she took off.
Took off. She
went
dined
right
and
there.
ditched.
Peace.
She wanted waterfront.
This is a U.S. military strike that happened this morning on alleged narco-terrorist vessel that was coming from Venezuela.
I heard about that.
This is the United States military. First time, you don't usually see this. Usually they will make you pull over or whatever, but this time there are 11 people on board. They all died because the military just hit them with a missile right
That's
here.
one of them fast boats.
And missile.
The U.S. did this?
DC's.
They did.
Boom.
Damn.
And who are they taking out?
These are drug smugglers from Venezuela, they said.
Suspected.
11
It hasn't
individuals
been
on
proven yet.
board a Venezuela vessel were killed.
It hasn't been proven yet, so we're still trying to figure that out. We don't know. That's what they're saying.
Wow.
The strike represents an escalated U.S. use of military force in the Americas to combat drug trafficking, shifting beyond traditional law enforcement approaches to blowing motherfuckers up.
I cannot unsee that.
I think U.S. Guard used to do that too. Like,
Yeah, they'd usually call the Coast Guard.
Yeah,
Now they
yeah,
call like a Hellfire
Yeah,
drone.
they just
they sent the heavy shit out.
Just send it. Oh, drop one on their ass.
Yeah,
All right.
Wow.
crazy.
This is a battle axe wielding robot, and this is a new home defense equipped robot shown at an expo in China this week. What could possibly go wrong?
Holy
Oh,
shit!
no, see,
Are those
I
axes?
Yeah, I
looked
don't
like
think. I think they're rubber. You know, honestly, but
Hey, he swinging hard enough, he gonna chop
and if
your
you
ass.
listen to the guy talking and everything, and the guy walking behind, and I look at the shadows under the guy, I'm pretty sure this is not AI. Because shadows will give it away. You know, there's you can see that the shadows are coming from the light
Underneath it,
sources
right, right.
correctly. Yeah,
Yeah,
and there's a
above
guy that walks by, and if you hear the guy talking, it sounds real.
See, I told y'all the AI and all that stuff. Look what we got. Goddamn Terminators out here.
Crazy,
He
right? Would you
just
buy
showed-
one of those for home defense, though? How cool
I
would
would
that
have to.
fucking-
Shit, I would have to.
It would be sitting in the corner like a statue, and then somebody comes in and that motherfucker activates. How
then-
awesome would that be?
But
though?
then I'd be nervous if somebody hacked them and then they turned them against us and shit. Then we
Chop you up.
screwed. Yeah, we'd be fucked up.
I can't believe
yeah.
I
iRobot?
can't believe that's real, and we're actually looking at that right now. A robot
Seems wild.
fucking flinging axes
I don't
around,
like
like
it.
dancing.
I don't
That's
like it.
insane.
You got any more stories? or
Yes,
is that
I do.
it? Okay, more stories.
Sorry.
Well, we got a basketball game.
The marathon.
All right, we're almost done. This is a recent video showcasing a police tire grappling device that causes a stolen car's rear axle to get completely ripped off the car. Cop car shoots
That
out
would
this
suck.
shit like fucking Spider-Man and grabs the back of your car. Have you ever seen one of these things?
That's cool.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. They can shoot this little grappling shit
I have
out of the front.
seen
It
that
comes
before.
out of the front of the police
Yeah.
car. It grabs the back of your car.
That's pretty dope.
This
Damn.
dude tries 3 times to back up and go forward. Eventually, on the 3rd try, it rips the axle right off the car, and you don't go nowhere. But that's crazy. I've never seen the grappler, but I've heard of it that shoots off the front of the cop car. So that's
pretty cool.
Don't
yeah.
run from the law, kids.
No shit.
This is in Michigan, Livonia, Michigan. All right, next story. I'll go faster. This is a recent incident at 2025 as open wide said it's criticism. Oh, this is the guy that steals the hat from the little kid. And this is at a Polish tennis match with tennis player Kamil Majikrazak.
I saw that. What a
And
kid.
this little-
Why'd he do that?
He signs the kid's hat, and when he turns around, the guy steals it from him, and he puts it in a bag even. If you watch it in this wider view, you can see it. He takes it and puts it in his bag.
He's like a millionaire CEO.
Yes, he's a millionaire CEO. Listen, he's speaking out today, but he's speaking out not to apologize. He spoke out to say, in quote, if he were faster, he would have it.
But from what I hear, not to steal the fire from your story, that's
Wow.
hilarious because he's a dick. But I think the player eventually found a kid afterwards
And gave him a hat.
Yeah.
He also threatened legal action against anyone that criticizes him. So I'm not saying anything about it.
What a prick.
Oh,
No,
bitch.
he can't.
That's
Fuck
bitch
off.
ass nigga. That's a bitch.
Yeah, that's a bitch move, dude.
And my final story for the day,
Fuck off.
finally, is a Bigfoot calling contest. You were about to hear
What?
you were about to hear the voice of
Oh,
Bigfoot,
no.
my dear friends. Listen to these sounds.
Yeah, nice, impressive.
What?
This is
Is
a
that
festival
Bubbles?
that features a Sasquatch calling
no.
contest up in Whitehall, New York.
Was that
Oh,
Bubbles
gosh.
from
Oh, no.
the Trailer Park Boys?
Let's do that one more
Oh
time.
no. Oh no.
It looks like Bubbles.
Looks like Corky from that show from the 90s.
Bubbles. It's a Sam
He
Squint.
was like lights out.
He's like, I'm him.
He's like,
He
that
won-
was the
did
one.
he
that was
win?
the-
I'm
Was
him.
he
Ain't
the
nobody
winner?
fucking with me in this Bigfoot shit.
That's the news.
Oh, nice job.
Did he win?
I don't know.
Very
Probably.
impressive, Tom.
Oh
Kennedy.
no,
Good
the
job.
shit they have going. Hey, you know, as long as they entertaining themselves and they ain't doing nothing crazy,
Yeah, why not?
and you know, just have fun.
That is great.
We will laugh at it, but I want you to have fun at the same time. So
All right, we have time for one more quick thing because we didn't get to it.
Oh.
We have to make our NFL picks because
right.
the NFL season, if we could ask the truck because they keep up with it more than me
Tomorrow.
these days, but when is the NFL season kick off, truck? Jordan.
Tomorrow, the Cowboys and the Eagles play. I believe it's 7.
look at
Yep. Thursday night football.
Yeah, that's tomorrow night.
Ready for some
Cowboys,
football.
Eagles. The football season kicks off. So
That's a win for
the
Philly.
person with the first pick, who won first pick? That's Ramo, right?
Ramo.
Ramo, who you taking for NFL this year? $250 if you pick the winner.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Who you taking?
I mean,
You mean?
Casey has been in the game the past however many years. They got better.
I don't
Believe it
know
or
about
not.
that.
They got better. They did. They got better.
I doubt that.
They did. They got better. And I hate
Okay.
to say it.
Kelsey's now getting married. That's going to
He
take.
is going to marry.
That's taking testosterone away from the lineup.
I don't think so. I think for this year, it's going to help him do better. Watch. Because he's not married yet.
Okay, so who you picking? Stop pontificating.
Kansas City.
You're picking Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just did all that to pick
That was weird.
I did.
Okay. Now we're on to Tomcat.
I'm torn because
man.
the Ravens, I feel like they're at the top, it says, but the
Lamar
Buffalo.
Jackson?
But what do you think?
They're at the top right now. Baltimore is the favorite to win it all, according to your reports.
You think that? It says here the Baltimore Ravens are strong contenders with the Buffalo Bills, Philadelphia Eagles, and Kansas City Chiefs.
I know who
all
I would
considered.
pick, but I can't give you my pick. Who's your pick?
I think the Bills.
You're going with the Buffalo Bills.
That was my second pick.
The Buffalo Bills.
Okay, so we have
Nice
the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills off the board. Now we're on to Memphis.
Yep.
Who you taking, baby? Who you taking?
I am going to take said Baltimore Ravens.
Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
All AFC teams.
Yeah.
No love to the NFC.
No.
It's just not a very dominant team.
Who
I
would be
mean,
the
I
best?
would.
The Eagles, probably. You know.
I mean, I
Yeah,
like
they're
San
on here.
Francisco, but I don't know, man. I don't know what their offense is, and they let Debo get away, which probably is a good thing,
I know my lady would pick the Eagles.
you know. But nah,
Don't
Or the Ravens, because she's anybody. She likes Philly and any of the teams that are from Maryland.
Do your research.
Do y'all other teams in that division watch? Is Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to step up? Maybe Detroit Lions, maybe.
They might be there in the end, but I don't know that they're going to win it all.
What about the Bears? The Bears, no chance.
Hopefully we'll
going to suck.
hopefully we'll make the playoffs. But I don't know.
Hopefully.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's no telling, dude. Like, they're young. This is their first year in the.
Yeah, I'm not
hard to
making a
say.
playoffs.
What about
this
Rams?
hard to
Los
say.
Angeles Rams. They were pretty
The
good
Rams
not
might
long
do
ago.
something.
Rams.
If they get that offense right, yeah, they'll be a problem.
Who is the Vikings quarterback this year?
J.J. McCarthy.
Yep,
Mhm.
okay.
He's a rookie.
Is he a rookie? Or,
Yeah.
I thought this.
Well, no. Was
this
he
is
here
second
last
season.
year? Right, he
Yeah,
was
so
hurt
this is
last year.
This is sophomore year.
What about
hurt.
Seattle?
He's
What's
still a
going
rookie.
on in Seattle? You always got to watch out for
You got
Seattle. They got
Geno
strong
Smith.
fans.
Geno Smith,
Yeah,
yeah.
not
Kind of the
enough, I
same
don't
thing
think.
going on.
Giants. I mean, I know there's a lot of Giant fans out
The
there.
Giants gonna
They got
suck.
nothing, right? Giants. Suck.
Nothing. They're gonna suck.
They got a quarterback they're looking at, but I don't think it's going to be anything super special.
I wouldn't. If I was a quarterback, I wouldn't be looking at them.
What about
like that.
C.J. Stroud and the Texans? Like that might be a sleeper pick because he's a
Good.
pretty good player.
And I hear they got their defenses.
What's his
kinda slow
offensive
this year.
line looking like? If his offensive line is boo boo, it's gonna be a long year for him.
I like the Buffalo Bills. If I had to pick one, I would probably pick the Bills. But also, don't sleep on the Steelers. You know, Steelers.
Why? Because they got Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. It's
No.
a
Put the
different
pipe
type of
down.
organization.
Put the pipe
It's a
down.
different type of organization than the Jets.
We
This
got
is
him
true.
like week
I
2,
respect
dude.
them. I respect
We're
the
gonna make
Steelers
him retire.
organization, but
Just like we
Aaron
did Brett
Rodgers,
Favre.
he's washed. He's washed.
All right, picks are locked in. One more
Sorry,
time.
Steelers fans.
Ramo, who you got?
KC.
Tomcat.
Bills.
Memphis.
Ravens.
And there you have it.
Dun, 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 dun,
Now
dun,
your
dun,
college
dun,
picks.
dun.
Recap the college picks. Tomcat.
Oh, the college pick, I had the Longhorns.
Yeah.
Texas.
Come on, step it up, guys.
And Memphis, you had.
Georgia.
And Ramo, you had.
Ohio State.
Ohio State looked good.
Yeah.
Good. It's a long
They're number
season.
one.
Do we have
It
a
is.
pick from the people that commented? They get to win the.
They get the field, so that means they get
Every other
all
Do
the
we
other
have
teams.
a different pick to this week?
We have
pick?
a lot of comments on here. We didn't
Pick
get
one of
time.
those comments.
What we got?
We got
got time
somebody
for one.
said I'm a mouth breather. Is that bad? I'm just trying to breathe.
You know what I'm saying? Just trying to breathe.
Well,
It depends on
if
if-
you're from that state, then yes, you are.
It depends on whether if I'm exercising.
All right. Another
Cannot breathe.
Another commenter said we want to hear more about the chicks and less about the poop in the street.
Right. Less about the dick.
Yeah, so y'all should have got into it more about 11 and what you saw.
The tape on the butt.
Somebody also shouted out the Bucky's hat that Darren was wearing.
Yeah, Bucky's.
I love it, Bucky's.
And then somebody said, no, not the Bills. And somebody's picking the Jags on the chat. How about
What?
that?
What are you smoking? You better knock it off. The Jags? Oh, my.
We'll be humping with you next hump day. We are the Outcast Podcast. So long, everybody.
The Jags going to have like the third pick or some shit next year in the draft. They're going to suck.